Marshall and this is Sri Papa and we are from Christ Academy. My question is to Ramesh Ramanathan. Sir, the basic problem with Indian society is in our psychology itself. We are not proud to be Indian or anything Indian for that matter. So I think the solution would be a change in our education system. From our juniors, our primary and seniors, we should have a more patriotic education system and imbibe patriotic qualities, nationalistic qualities in them from an early age. And this is not just for educational purpose, like last year they asked Gandhi, so this year they may ask Ambedkar. So let us not have something like that. A more increase in humanities, increase in focus for humanities and not just science and literature for that matter. So my question is, how can we change our education system for the better? Because that will ultimately affect our psychology.
I'm going to suggest that somebody who represented India and therefore is the highest form of patriotic representation should answer this question. So
we have a young lady here who represents India and stands for India.
I'm sorry, but I don't quite agree with you because most of us are very patriotic and are really happy to be a part of India, as I am and all the other athletes and a lot of us are. So I don't quite agree with you on that point.
Sorry, may I rebuttal?
Yeah.
Say, if we were so proud, why aren't we so society oriented? Why do we spit on the road? Why do we throw garbage? Only if we are more society oriented would we not do
this
that.
One. I think Ramesh can answer.
This I'll answer. I think that this is a very good question, and many people ask this. Why is it that our houses are clean but the streets are dirty, right? And I feel that it's a joint problem. Let me explain this. If you look at the old systems in villages, people take ownership over the common spaces, right? Why is it that we don't take ownership over the common spaces in the cities? It's because we have lost a sense of connectedness. We've lost a sense of belonging. It's not just our problem. Government doesn't give us the ability to take responsibility. So, natural instinct for all of us here, when I step out of my house and I see that illegal temple in the park, when I see the garbage on the road, when I see the sewage that's lying free, and I cannot do anything about it, then my natural reaction is to retreat, is to get into my safe space. And where is my safe space? In my house. We are all prestige citizens, meaning we are pressure cookers. We have no place to vent. We all care. We all want to take responsibility, but we don't know how. The responsibility of government is to allow us to take ownership over our communities, over our streets, and then you will find that that sense of pride will start getting instilled. Pride is like rainwater harvesting. It has to happen drip by drip.
Thank you.
My friend, don't get depressed by individual instances of bad behavior. I can tell you from my own personal experience that for 30 years I have been traveling all over the world, and to start with, at that point of time, that's 3 decades ago, the image of the Indian was very different to what it is today. Today the world looks up to India and to Indians. It's a different scenario. But I never felt diffident. I never felt like a second-class citizen or whatever. I held my own at every forum, wherever I went, anywhere in the world. And I saw to it that I got the respect which I required and which I commanded. And I can only tell you that during my Bombay days, which was not very long ago, the Shiv Sena had propagated a slogan, and it became very popular nationally, where they said, "Garv se kaho, hum Hindustani hai." I think it's got to be in you, and I would like every young person to believe and feel that way. See, there's nothing to feel diffident about it because things go wrong. We'll correct them. Thank you.